Microsoft shareholders are rejecting the MicroStrategy founder Michael Saylor's proposal for Microsoft to convert $78 billion in the cash that it's holding, dividends, buybacks, into Bitcoin. Okay, MicroStrategy stock soared nearly 500% this year as it has bought billions of dollars worth of Bitcoin. Now, the stock was down yesterday, about 8% or so, but look at that chart. That is sweet. Your thoughts?
It's insane. Well, first off, we know Bitcoin is not a store value of money. It's been down over 60, 70% 2 times in the last decade. So think about this. If you're running a business and you have the cash on your books in Bitcoin, that's just insanity. But it's even more insane than that when you look at MicroStrategy. I just think this is the most crazy play. So they own about $40 billion worth of Bitcoin on their books. Stock's worth about $90 billion. They generate maybe $500 million in revenue and a profit, and they had a loss on the books. So think about this. At $90 billion, you could buy, I'll just pick another company, Enbridge Inc, which is the largest North American midstream company in the world. They have the longest pipeline network. They pay a 6% dividend. They have all that infrastructure.
Nice.
And they do $50 billion a year in revenue. That's 100 times more than MicroStrategy. So you have to start wondering here, is this just all one big house of cards? I would argue yes, and it gets even more crazy than that. You can buy these double leveraged ETFs now to get literally double the price of it, which just says the gambling just continues and continues. Wow. It's all predicated on Bitcoin going higher.
But would you sell into this Bitcoin rally then? Are you going to sell Bitcoin now, or you don't want to go that far?
Well, quite honestly, I don't own it, but I wouldn't own it here. I mean, at some point, this is just going to collapse. There's no way around it. It's like the housing bubble of 2008, 2009. It was all predicated on prices going higher and higher. When it stopped going higher, all that leverage had to be deleveraged. It wasn't pretty.
So what happens to MicroStrategy then?
That won't be a good year for them.
Just like it did in 2000, by the way. It imploded then, too.
Yeah.